Your group was really able to open it up and extend the lead in the second quarter. What did you like about your group's effort in that period?
Our defense. I think that our guys did a great job of getting after the basketball, defending without fouling. The pressure was there from each individual. I just thought we got a great job defending, getting steals, and getting out and being able to run.
Jamal, where do you rank tonight's performance by Jalen in terms of his disruptiveness and being kind of the straw who stirs the drink for you?
First team all defense. That's what that looked like. I think he had a couple situations where he actually just stole the ball, and it's hard to see like that. You think it's a foul because of how aggressive he was, and he's doing it because he's beating guys to spots. He's so disruptive, but it's what he's capable of doing on a consistent basis.
And when he's close to his best like that, what effect does it have on your team as a whole?
Well, he's the head of the snake. He's the first one. He's the first line of defense, and as he's picking up full court, getting into the basketball, that back line is making sure they're protecting him, sticking to our principles, knowing what we're capable of doing. But he starts it all off. His energy, his enthusiasm, it just carries over, from him down to the next guy.
You said in Toronto that you want 29 assists or more a night. 30 and above is nice. You had 32 tonight. What did you like about the way you guys were sharing the ball? What stood out to you about the effort tonight?
The first quarter, I think we passed it a ton. I think we had stepped out of bounds twice. But I just loved the way the ball was moving, the ability for the guy to read the defense and recognize what was there, and if you don't have anything, you move it. It's just that trust that this group continues to build with one another for making the play for the guy next to him.
Another game where the opponent has less than 100 points. What does that say about where this defense is at as we start getting to crunch time here in the season?
Well, they're taking full ownership of what we're capable of doing, and that's what I talked about. That first half was special. The way in which we got into the basketball, finished possessions, forced turnovers. We were able to get out on the break, and yes, they were celebrating and enjoying the offensive end of the floor, but it all started with our ability to sit down and guard the right way.
Picking back up on the point with Jalen, though, you consistently address it, him being the head of the snake, him consistently bringing that enthusiasm and tenacity on that side of the floor. But are there times still where he just continues to wow you and just absolutely impress you, the things that he does out there?
Yes, consistently.
I know we talked about it a little bit before the game, but now the team has officially clinched a spot in at least the play-in tournament in the postseason. What does that mean to you guys? Is that something that you note in the locker room, or how do you kind of use that and turn your attention toward what's left for the rest of the season?
I think we continue to focus on one game at a time, continue to build our habits the right way, stick to our standard of style of play. But again, knowing that we're there but not being satisfied with that because that's not what we set out to do. We set out to be playing our best basketball in March and April, and that's what we're going to continue to do on a consistent basis. Our level of work, our level of focus each and every single day that we know we need to do in order to get where we're trying to go.
Coach Cole shot 9 of 12 tonight. 2 of those misses were threes. What have you been talking with him about shot selection, and when he is playing at his A game, how good can that second unit be?
That second unit can be special, and for a long time they had hit a stride that was really good, and then just finding that rhythm back again is going to be good for us. But again, with Cole, it's just continuing to be aggressive, be who he is, but also making basketball plays. The right decision, the right pass. He had a couple cross-court passes, couple pocket passes to Mo. I thought he did a great job of reading the game and recognizing what was coming at him. They started to blitz him a little bit, so he tried to make the right read there as well. Thank you, guys.
Your group really blew that game open in the second quarter. What did you like about your group's effort in that period to extend the lead?
It all started on the defensive end. We started. We got some stops. We made some good plays on the offensive end, and it just it was some good stuff happening. You know what I'm saying?
Cole, you've had your up and downs this season. We've talked about that before, but when you're shooting and making your first 8 shots from the field, what does that do for you at this point in the year, and how can you build off of that type of performance?
I just look in the sky and I just be like, it's about time that joint just went in the rim. As I said, I do my due diligence. I put a lot of work in, and when the ball not going through the rim of shots you've seen yourselves make thousands on thousands of times, it's frustrating, and it can take a toll on you. But I'm just happy that my team is stuck with me, Mose is stuck with me, and yeah, that felt good. Let's do it again.
It's not easy to build the kind of lead that you guys built in that second quarter. What does that say about where this team's defense is at right now? Obviously, maybe the first half was a special level of defense, but what does it say about where this team's defense is at right now?
I mean, Mose has been saying it from the start that we're going to be an elite defensive team, and I think we keep improving on the defensive end. Oh, hey, buddy. What's up, man? What's up, my good brother Jalen? That was great. That was a good, nice little dab right there. What was the question?
How special this defense is playing right now, the way you guys played in the first half. You guys have had like 3 games get holding from another.
I mean, I just said it before. We got, the heads of the snake and Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Isaac. And, I think it really, honestly, Jalen started it up. He got a few steals. I thought he was going to get like 10 steals. How many steals he had? I thought he was going to get like 10. But, we got some really, really good defenders on this team. And, we just have that willingness as a team to want to guard. And so that goes a long way.
It's a question for both of you guys, though. So you guys have been here through the whole rebuild process, really ramping up now to play competitive basketball and clinching a play-in berth. What does that just mean for this group as a whole, to stick together through it all and to now be here at this point of the season where you guys are now going to be playing postseason basketball?
It's great, honestly. I think it's really special to keep a group together. We've lost small pieces. We've added small pieces, but this same core group, we've all been here. And like you said, just seeing how it was, when we were losing, seeing how it was when we were struggling, continuing to find our way individually and as a unit, now to this year, it all kind of come together. You see, the camaraderie, the joy, the competitiveness, and just how much everybody's grown individually and as a unit. All come together. It's beautiful to watch, honestly. It's beautiful to be a part of.
We forgot we added some big pieces, too.
Some big pieces?
Yeah, we added some big pieces, too.
My bad. We added some big pieces, word to my brother, CA. So to see it all come together, winning, having fun, and getting ready to play competitive basketball is a blessing. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Jalen, I asked Cole this, but what did you see in that second quarter that really allowed you guys to blow the game open, and how much were you feeling the energy level at the Kia Center?
Loud in there tonight, man. It was loud in there. Wouldn't want it any other way. Love playing here. Love playing with this group. And, I think we really just locked in, to playing to our standard. That's what we've continued to talk about. How can we get better? Even on nights like this in the game, we're technically supposed to win. When we're supposed to close out, how can we still find a way to be us? I think we did that tonight with the defensive intensity, our attention to detail, the talk, the way the ball was moving and popping. All of those things came together, and I think the way that we played was a result of it. So
It's a big win for you guys tonight. How do you take this win and the celebration from clinching that play-in berth to Thursday when you got New Orleans coming in, a team that is also on the same level as y'all, pretty hot coming into this game?
My fault. What was the question?
How do you take the energy that comes from tonight and then translate it or try to get past it before Thursday?
We're going to come in tomorrow. We're going to have a great maintenance day. We're going to get some work in, and, we're just going to come in with some juice. And we're going to allow that juice to help us go fight a good game against the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hey, Jalen,
Try to be serious, bro.
I love you, brother. I love it. Jalen, when you took that elbow and that things were getting a little confrontational there, I guess you would say, for the rest of that quarter. Do you like that kind of?
I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It reminds me of just hooping when I grew up, honestly. And I don't have no bad blood towards Grant, towards any of those guys. It's all basketball. We all competitive, all want to win. But it just reminds me of, growing up and playing against all the older guys, older cousins, older brothers. And it's physical. They ain't gonna let you win. They ain't just gonna let you, blow them out, have a good time while you're on the court with them. So I expect nothing less, honestly. But yeah, I like that kind of thing. I like physical basketball. I like competitive basketball. And, regardless of the score, I think they did a good job in being competitive and continuing to, all of them were still getting to it, still playing hard. So, a lot of respect goes to them. But, yeah, they're my type of games. I like when they get like that.
Hey, shout out Grant. I know he don't let no one take no days off. Shout out Grant Williams.
Jalen, that Paulo behind the back triple, how much did that really erupt Kia Center and erupt the team? Because it felt like ever since that play, really, it just was, all you guys from there.
Yeah, it was super dope. I feel like just off the steal, off his pass behind the back, I didn't really think I had a choice but to shoot the three and but to turn around. And, I'm just really glad that it all worked out in my favor on that one. But, yeah, that was a super dope moment. Super fun, hearing the Kia Center get loud like that, hearing all the fans, being engaged, showing support. That's what we do it for. We wouldn't be the same team if they weren't in the stands every day, supporting us, riding for us, and really just showing tons of love, and we really do feed off that. I feed off that, and yeah, it was super fun. Today was a good night in here.
They really do be riding for us.
For sure.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Leo, what's up, brother?